Hi, we have spoken already about cryptocurrency and the impact on that. What is that blockchain technology which is being used in this? So the detail has been already discussed. I'll give about that detail in the description below in case of reference if needed. Now, why this topic again? Before I go into the topic, I'm very glad to inform you that this is my 50th video. When I started, it just started as a fun, thinking that I will share my finance background knowledge, banking knowledge, and fitness related things through this video to the generations to come and people who will seek information. So glad to inform you that the 50th video has been getting uploaded, and that is on the step towards the cryptocurrency by the Government of India. PM has spoken in the Australian Strategic Policy Institute meeting that India is planning for banning or regulating the private cryptocurrencies and go by public owned, that is RBI regulated, RBI generated cryptocurrency for the public for investment purpose. What is cryptocurrency that we have already dealt with? So if this has happened on 23rd of November, and this bill is going to come on 29th of November in the winter session of the Parliament for discussion. What is this bill called? This is called Cryptocurrency and Regulation of Official Digital Currency Bill 2021. What will happen if this gets introduced in the Assembly? Lok Sabha, once it is referred, it will refer to a standing committee. The standing committee will go through all the nuances of this cryptocurrency and then come out with the detailed description submitted to Lok Sabha. And the Lok Sabha, after so much of deliberations, will pass it and then will go to Rajya Sabha. A similar stand will be taken, so they may be referred to a committee, and then that committee will go through all these detailing and then give back their recommendation to Rajya Sabha. Once Rajya Sabha also passes, then it goes for President's approval and becomes a law. It also says that we need to ban all private currencies or regulate private currencies. Now the question of what is private and what is public comes now. If it is totally private, it is owned by few handful of people doing business. That is called private. Whereas in this case, there are 10 crore Indians have already invested in the cryptocurrency. So can we fully call it private or public? So public is involved in it. Public money has gone in that. So how do we detail this private and public nomenclature which we are discussing about now? PM, while speaking, he was saying that online security forum, he wanted the virtual money needs to be regulated because it presents risk to younger generation. Coming to the people and their average age of investment, if you assess it, the average age of these close to 70,000 crore people invested is 24. This is phenomenal. This is the people who are jumping into earning immediately wanted to become rich. That is the way the advertisement has been going on. Even IPL matches have shown so many cryptocurrency detailings, and then the younger generation jump onto this, investing their hard-earned money and then trying to become so rich so soon. Is there any that is the reason you have seen huge fluctuations where there is no regulator involved in it, where there is no underlying point in that. This is created by a private person, and then you can use it as gold investment shares, but you cannot exchange it for money. So on this background only, the value has been increasing. Suddenly it goes up, suddenly it comes down. from close to 40,000 rupees to 47 lakhs to 52 lakhs. It goes up and then suddenly comes down. It's purely on demand and supply. So this winter session of the parliament is going to see 26 bills which is going to be tabled. So how it going to impact the cryptocurrency? There will be a regulation of private cryptocurrencies, or there will be ban in India. So the going forward, the committee's recommendations only will come to know what exactly the stand will be taken. How do we differentiate between private and public currency? That is a question that needs to be looked into. So Nasdaq has been saying that on open blockchain, transactions are linkable and traceable. They are saying that the Bitcoin and the Ethereum, which has been there, is falling under that category, whereas private is blind. And the examples of private users are Monero, Zcash, and Dash. There are so many cryptocurrencies which has come in now. The majorly invested one is Bitcoin. Relatively, any cryptocurrency not used by government can be classified as private. So there will be a debate on private, public, and then how we are going to regulate. All these things will be debated. So again, it's not so clear as of now what the stand the government is going to take on this cryptocurrency. Will there be specific time allowed for people who are already invested, or there will be a total ban all of a sudden, is the question that needs to be answered. That is still at large, not clear. Will it allow window to liquidate their holdings? Like there are close to 10 crores people, and then with 70 crore investments, will they be given total ban, or will they be given a window to exit? That needs to be seen. The most invested, as I told you, in cryptocurrency is Bitcoin. The average age of these investors is 24. This is a fast money for them, and they get lured. Fear of missing out if they don't invest. So that is also there. So they jump in. The quickly becoming rich is one of the misnomer and misleading thing. The anonymity of the investor has the fear whether it will lead to drugs and nepotisms and other illegal activities. This is the main worry about this cryptocurrency being discussed now. There was a ban on 2018 by RBI, but then later, after 2 years, the top court in India struck down the ban, and hence the boom has started. Okay, what is the agenda now? How are the government going to look into it? Point number 1, framework to bring official digital currency. That's a digital act. Officially, it will get published. And you can see both. Prohibit all private cryptocurrency except for technological use. So going forward, only we will come to know what sort of decisions going to be taken, and how black and white paper will get published for us to really understand the nitty-gritties. There are countries which have totally banned this cryptocurrency. For example, China, Nepal, and Russia. They have banned it totally. One country which totally accepted this as alternative currency is El Salvador. The own cryptocurrency is being given by Ecuador, Singapore, and Japan. Japan is also planning now to give it. The latest is now India. It's long overdue, and then I think the corrective steps will actually benefit the people who are investing their hard-earned money into this. So 23rd November, this is already discussed. 29th November is going to be put into the table for discussion in the Lok Sabha. Going forward, we will get to know what sort of change is going to happen, and then how the investors are going to get protected, or they will be allowed to withdraw, given a window time for withdrawal, or window time to switch over to RBI regulated cryptocurrencies. So only time will say answers for all these questions. And I hope the current discussion on cryptocurrency is dealt in detail in this video, and hope it is helpful. In case of any queries, please put it in the description. I will reply to your questions. Thank you very much. I have been looking into every subscriber supporting me through this video, and I have been counting on each one of you. And going forward, there will be so much of value added videos which is going to come up as it has been earlier. And thank you for patiently watching. Bye.